Alrighty. Checking to make sure the stream health is good. We got Ruby the cat, Spencer, a second Ruby, Dragon Knight, yo, Dylan. Steven did not want to see this giant woman because she's a bee. It's nothing wrong with being first name twins. And Kush is very excited to see Rumor Honeybottoms. Teehee. We got Tobias. There's Queen Bee from Cuphead franchise. Yosh. Oh no, if you're twin rubies, that means you could fuse. Rumor Honeybottoms gets the love she deserves. Well, to be fair, this isn't exactly a Cuphead production. Mitzi, the assistant, has Leo Leopard's eyes. Yeah. I'm glad that you noticed, Rory. Hehe. Yeah, it's from Cuphead. Look at her huge, big butt. It's pretty big. I mean, bugs usually have pretty big abdomens. Hey, Crazed Core. Konnichiwa. Ogenki desu ka? I don't know what that means. Well, still wasn't in Cuphead show. Yeah, at least the bee guards or police were there. That's something. I could have sworn she made like a cameo, maybe. Like, maybe she was on a bottle of honey or something like that. Like her face. It feels like they would have at least done that. Osuba says, that's a lot of honey cake. I mean, sure. They usually have big abdomens because most of their vital organs, including their heart, is in there. Really? Dang. So they got big booties, but it's filled with organs. That's kind of cool. Chili Pepper Ann has Leo eyes too. So look up Chili Pepper Ann. It's from Amphibia, right? Chili Pepper Ann. Oh, Pepper Ann. Yeah. Her glasses are like that. Hold up, is that Giant Penny Proud? Yes, that is some fan art from our favorite fan artist, name and address withheld. So as you can see, Penny tried some of Oscar's special Proud snacks. The one that Sugar Mama found at the end of the Proud Family movie. And she got big, y'all. And below that is scene 115 from the Attack of the 50-Foot Pandora ReAnimated. So it's been a week, so I decided to claim my own scene to do for the project. So it's going to be that one. And I picked it mostly because it has like giant critters running around the city. So I thought I'd, like instead of just a giant bee or whatever flying around the city, I could make it like a giant Rumor Honeybottoms. Or instead of a giant mouse, I could, I don't know, pick another character like maybe gadget hack wrench. So, yeah, this isn't exactly for a Cuphead thing. It's more for the Attack the 50-Foot Pandora ReAnimated. And like I said, I wanted to wait a week before I picked this scene because I wanted, other people to get first pick. And yeah, this week we have about 7% of the scenes that have been claimed by animators. That's pretty good. Still a long way to go, but yeah. I'm gonna come up with maybe like a little meter or something to show off the progress. Like what I'm thinking is maybe a racetrack with Pandora driving a car, but it's like giant Pandora, so she's like trying to drive a tiny car. Well, I mean, it's a regular sized car. She's just giant and crammed into it. Giant mouse, yeah. If you look at the little animatic scene on the bottom left-hand corner, there's a giant mouse on the building. Giant mouse, giant bees, giant mantis. So when I do the reanimate, I'm gonna make them like characters. I think since some of them are hornets, maybe I could have like a giant hornet walking around. For the ants, I'm not sure. Maybe like the ones from Bug's Life. It's a solid start, all things considered. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the project's going so far. Yeah, things are getting a little spammy there, Ruby. Hey, Charles Buchanan. Alright, so I am going to get started on adding some color. Actually, let me pull up an image of Rumor Honeybottoms. Just to make sure I'm getting the color palette right. Took me a while to find some really good art references of her. Couldn't find a lot of really good full body references. Because, you know, in the boss fight... Oh, excuse me. In the boss fight, you mostly only see one half of her, you know? And then in other parts of the boss fight, she like turns into a plane. Or I think a wrecking ball. If I'm remembering her boss fight correctly. So some of the art references I pulled up gave her an added bust or a bigger butt, so I thought that'd be kind of funny. Hey, happy birthday, Charles. Hope you got some nice gifts. Who's Dot and Ada? The only dot I know is from Animaniacs. Actually, Christ Core, dang, I'll have to look through my references. I did draw Samus Aran a long time ago. Like, she was super big and sort of driving her spaceship like if it was one of those tiny cars that the Shriners use. Don't know if I saved that one somewhere. Let me actually see real quick if I can find it. Dang, didn't post it anywhere. Maybe I posted it on the other server. Let me take a quick look. Yep, I did. Let me save that. Let me upload to my DeviantArt. Stash storage. Upload. There it is. Yeah, this is more or less what I wanted to do with Pandora. Just giant Pandora, like trying to drive her normal race car, and I'll use that as like a way to measure how much progress has been made on the ReAnimated. Hey, Thunder Dragon Legends, it's been a while. Oh, Dot and Ada. I forgot they were characters. I mean, I remember Ada. The character, at least, not the name. It's been so while since I watched that movie. Not since I was in high school and I knew a girl who really liked Disney. Should be real nice. Basically what I was thinking. Yeah. Dot and Ada kind of remind me of Candy and Fang from Dave the Barbarian. Yeah, but Candy and Fang are funnier. Wish there was a giant monkey running around in the scene. Then I could add Fang. An idea in the end of summer. I was coloring and playing the new Squishmallow Match game all the time. Are you still obsessed with A Bug's Life? When I was young, still be obsessed with A Bug's Life. I don't think I was super obsessed with that show or that movie. The only one I could think of, Praying Mantis characters, Kush, is from, shoot, what was that movie? Turbo? Did you ever watch the Turbo animated series? I think it was on Netflix. There was, I think she was actually also a princess. There's this Mantis character. I think if you look up Turbo series snail, no, Mantis, she comes up. Let me try it. Turbo series Mantis. Yep, she's the first one that pops up. Princess Thora. Nails are pretty cool. They have a mobile home on their back. I think maybe most people here would probably only know the Turbo series from a very impressive POV shot from one of the episodes, where one of the snails was doing like a business where they were doing toenail art. Let me see if that one pops up. Turbo series. Yeah, if you look up Turbo series and Giantess, it pops up. But I watched the whole Turbo series. It was pretty good. I love the animation. I ship her with Hilda Berg. Actually, I think when I was looking up reference art for her, that ship did pop up. But it was like Hilda Berg and Rumor Honeybottoms as a plane. I guess they were like both attracted to each other since they're both aircraft. Maybe they met on some kind of dating website for airplanes. Maybe. Hey, Superior Cyber Godzilla. Yeah, next week. It's gonna be next week, Kush, unless our friend Raincloud finishes or gets real close to finishing the next episode of Incredible Shrinking Hedgehog. Because if that's the case, then I have to take a week off from commissions to do a little previously on animation. So we shall see. Hey, Raincloud. Oh no. Raincloud, what percentage would you say you are at? Wait, did you just drop in? I feel really bad if I didn't. Yeah, you were here earlier. With the hello. I'm sorry, Raincloud, you got buried in all of Ruby the Cat's spam. Have to go somewhere. Oh my. Hope it's not super serious. Neighbor of mine underwent an operation not too long ago for a lung transplant, actually. Scary stuff. He's retired, but he didn't have sort of the best work environment. He needed the transplant largely because of the place he was working at. He's fine now, though, but scary stuff. Happy to hear that, Kush. Hey, elongated man. But yeah, I didn't have too much planned with Ruby. is largely just gonna be, oh no, sorry, not Ruby, Rumor. Probably just gonna make a simple, like a loop, just for her flying around. Hey Kai, Rumor Honey Bottoms, do you love? Um, let's try to keep conversation at a PG. I'm sorry, Kush, it happens. If they're not getting enough viewers or what have you, they'll axe a program. That's just how TV execs be, yo. Dave, are you talking about Ruby Glue? No, we had 2 rubies here earlier. Ruby the Roopster and Ruby the Cat. 75% at least. I'm animating on Kush's second to last dialogue scenes. Ooh, fun. Dang, 75%. Yeah, then probably next week I'll have to work on the previous Leon instead of doing commissions. Sorry, Kush. Dang, I gave her really big thighs. Probably because of all the honey cake as some of you mentioned. The heck? Thought everything was connected already. miss a connection somewhere? Is it this thing? Excuse me. Well, time to play this game. So it's something here that's not connected. Is it this thing? The heck? Oh. Alright. That connects it now. Not sure if she looks better with a fleshy colored leg or a yellow leg. Yeah, the yellow one looks better. Alright. Think that's it. Probably just do a little bit of tapering and maybe get like a quick animation going for her wings. Let's make that into a symbol. Any bottoms. Said this and I forgot the scenes from like. Yeah, no worries, Rain Cloud. You go at your pace and I'll go at mine. Hee. Thank you, Craze Core. Did I want to start with? Alright, easiest thing is to just start making layers for everything. Oops. So, layer for the leg. For her booty. For her arm. Her other arm. What's left now? Alright, so her wings. Her head. All right. And making some motion tweens for everything. Definitely want to do a little bit of tapering here. I don't remember seeing any ships of her and Calamaria, but I get it. They're both giant ladies. They're both queens of their own realms. Night, Dylan. So my voice is naturally high pitched. Is that Penny from Proud Family, but giant? Yeah, that's fan art, as I mentioned earlier, from Name and Address Withheld. And if you can't see it, she is holding the special Proud snacks from the end of the Proud Family movie. The stuff that made Sugar Mama huge. Alright, that's much better. Hey Anthony, I'm taking a break from my iPad to charge while I'm coloring. It's important to take screen breaks, I'm told. I've been trying to be less dependent on technology like that here and there. Like when I went to the dentist not too long ago, I tried getting there just through memorizing the streets and all that instead of depending on my GPS app. And I was only 9 minutes late to the appointment. I mixed up two streets. Thanks, Crazecore. I like the fact that it looks like they are one size or two sizes too big for her. She wants to look fashionable, but she doesn't want to torture herself either. Looking good and feeling good at the same time. Very important. Making the outlines a little bit thicker. And doing a little bit more tapering. So this is going to be the main project I'm going to be working on for a while. Like streaming wise. And I do have a compilation I want to finish by September. Just because there's muscle stuff involved. It's the one I've worked on piece by piece, the Maddie Flower commission. That one's close to finish, so I want to try and have it done this month. And then probably this month, next month, or the month after that, I wanted to play around with designing some characters for that OC series. I think I've mentioned a few times. I want to do like a total drama island thing. And I've been pretty happy with some of the character design I've done as of late. So Hope I make some visually interesting stuff. Thing is, even though it's like total drama island inspired, I don't want it to look exactly like the character style from those kinds of series is. I think there's already another copycat kind of a series on YouTube that really copies the style. I also love her boss fight, like her magic scepter blaster. Yeah, it's a pretty cool boss fight. I love the background for that one. Makes me think of like the honeycomb hideout from what was it, Donkey Kong Country 2. A random off-topic question: have you ever seen the Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat? Why, yes, I have. Um, and I watched the original Felix the Cat series, or I don't know if it was a series. I guess a series of animated shorts. Like I had a few VHS tapes with Felix the Cat cartoons. And I remember a handful of them. Like there's a Felix the Cat where he's in a haunted castle. There's one where he has a golden goose and he's like donating to the poor, and like he gets captured by a pirate. I just get the feeling that Felix the Cat was a really nice and wholesome cat. For the Twisted Tales of Felix, I think that was a 90s series, so they made him a little bit more edgy. But I liked it. I liked the voice actor that he had like for the first season of the series. They replaced him with a different voice actor, the same one who voiced Whiskers from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. And I do like that voice actor, but I think I preferred the original Felix voice from Twisted Tales. If I remember correctly, I think there was a sizey scene in that series with them landing inside the Statue of Liberty's ear. There's like earwax in it. Kind of cute. DreamWorks did more with Felix since they own him now. Do they? I thought Felix would be like super close to being, what do you call it? Public domain. I also wish Universal did more with Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim. I mean, I feel the same way too. The people who own his IP are just sitting on it. I want a new animated series or a video game. The only guy who's doing anything with Earthworm Jim is the original creator, or I guess created the design for him, Doug TenNapel. The weird thing is that Earthworm Jim's IP got split in 3 different ways, I believe. So one company owns the video game rights, one owns the rights to make like series with him, and Doug owns the rights for like comics, and he has done some comics. But I'm not too interested in supporting Doug. Because he said some stuff. But yeah, I'd love a new Earthworm Jim video game. Alright, we're coming close to an hour. Guess I can play around with the camera. Jeez, I thought I lowered that. Yeah, look how low it is. It's still freaking loud.
So everything worked out just fine in the end.
Alright.
So everything worked out just fine in the end.
His voice comes out, but not the dramatic sting. No pun intended. Was it on a different track? No wonder.
So everything worked out just fine in the end.
Yeah, why did they do that? Weird. Alright, so it's like gonna be super zoomed in at the beginning. Oh, I should get the characters. I already have them all made up. Hee. Let's see. Server, 50-foot woman. Concept art. Hey Wesley, it's past your bedtime. Go to sleep. I'll go to sleep eventually. I heard Doug's a bad guy as well. He also created Cat Scratch. Yeah, I remember that series. And yeah, I also remember Doug TenNapel being the creator of it. Apparently the Cat Scratch comics are way different from the Nickelodeon series. It's kind of hilarious. Alright, so whoops. Easier to do when I have like an actual background made up. Just sort of a test for now.
So everything worked out just fine.
See how that's looking real quick.
So everything worked out just fine in the end. So everything worked out just fine in the end. So
Alright, that's gonna be fun. Alright. So like I said, it's gonna be like a city backdrop. There's gonna be giant bugs and mice and mantises and whatnot walking around. So I got a bee. I have like a mouse around here. Mantis girl. And because Silk Song is out, I want to have like giant hornet just walking down the street. It'll be fun. I'm just saying. Okay, Wesley, you just have to say it once. Does anyone here like Godzilla? Plenty of people here like Godzilla. On our Discord server, the channel Discord server, someone was sharing a comic page. It's like DC versus Godzilla, and Superman ended up turning into a kaiju to fight Godzilla, and we were all kind of disappointed because Wonder Woman was there and Supergirl, I believe, but it's Superman who got kaiju'd. Not cool, DC. We want giant kaiju Wonder Woman. Alright, pretty good progress on this scene so far. I'll post it on the Reanimate server. And yeah, very close to an hour, so I'll just see if I missed any comments. And then if that's that, I'll call it a day. And I might do another live stream either tomorrow or Saturday. We shall see. Thank you, Crazed Core. Alright, yeah, I'll either try to draw up another character, like I said, maybe Hornet next time, if I'm streaming tomorrow or on Saturday. But for now, I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks everyone for dropping in. Thank you for keeping things lively. Also, should there be a golden harp in Violet and the Beanstalk? Yeah, why not? It could be Schroeder. No, 77%. That means I gotta get started very soon. Maybe on Sunday. Later, y'all. Have a good night. And Kush, if you have thoughts on that, go ahead and send it to me on Discord. Talk to y'all later. Peace.